contemplating opportunities for a black man. I'm contemplating what kind of opportunities are there for me. I can't think of none right now, so I'm still contemplating. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Show me some love. Show me some love. You ain't gotta show me none. I'm gonna show you some. Show you some love. You show me some. I'll show you some love. California knows how to party. California knows how to party. In the city of LA. In the city of LA. California knows how to party. California knows how to party. In the city of LA. In the city of New York. In the city of Compton. We keep it rockin'. We keep it rockin'. Snag, 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 snag. In California, only in California, we like to party. California, I like to party. In the city of LA. In the city of New York. In the city of Compton, Compton. We keep it rockin'. We keep it rockin'. Hey, hey, shake, shake it, baby. Shake, shake it. Hey, shake, shake it, baby. Shake it, shake it. Hey. Come on in. Come on in. Indulge with me. Be my friend. It is 9:52 p.m. and I am drinking on coffee, straight black, no sugar, no cream, exactly how I like my women, dark and nasty. But I can't find me a dark and nasty woman to save my life. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. No, it ain't. It's not okay. Am I the only one? Oh, my audience ain't here. Oh, wow. I thought I had 10 people watching me. I really thought I had 10 people watching me. So I'm going to slow down and I'm going to talk about what I came on to talk about. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm contemplating on a black opportunity in America. I'm contemplating what's my next opportunity for the black man, me, somebody like me. I don't see none coming up no time soon. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Do y'all really like me? Thank you for pushing that like button. Make America great again, huh? Y'all know what time it is. I used to sell Coke, but I don't do that no more. Now, I just choke. So if y'all with me, y'all know what time it is. You got your lighters? You got your lighters? Come on, before we get started, come on, strike your lighters. Strike your lighters, push that like button. It's that time. We finna talk about some things that a lot of people don't want to talk about. Y'all know what time it is. This the Snag Show, so ain't nobody show better than Snag Show on YouTube. So come on in, tell your friend, push that like button, share, tell the conversation that we about to start. Oh wow, damn! I lost my audience. I lost my crowd. Now I'm depressed because I was just about to tell them that I feel like giving away $1,000 tonight, but since I can't give away no money, I said I felt like giving away $1,000. I ain't got no $1,000 to give away, but if I had $1,000 to give away, I would. How you doing? Push that like button. I do not even have $1,000. So right now I'm contemplating on my next opportunity, my next black opportunity. What is Trump gonna do for black people next? Like, we watching him do all this other stuff, but what is he gonna do for black people? Trump finna give black people reparations. All this controversy he's starting, he got to give black people reparations. What y'all think? Y'all know what time it is. If y'all with me, y'all with me. If you're not, just watch. So, you ain't gotta talk about it. You ain't gotta be about it. My life consists of this every day. At the end of every day, I find myself doing the same damn thing. Waiting on my audience to come in to engage with me. I need somebody to talk to right now. Do you want to talk to me? Nobody want to talk to me right now? I've been on for 7 minutes and I only got I got one person watching with 2 likes. So God is good, God is great, you know. I feel like before this video go out, I'm gonna have at least about 30, 40 people at one time in here. But have you ever contemplated on the next black opportunity? What's next for black people? We ain't never had nothing in the first place, but what's next for black people? Can you answer that question, or are you willing to answer that question with me, or do you think that you have an answer to that question? What's next for black people? Do you think it was wrong for Donald Trump to do what he did today? Y'all know what he did today, right? Donald Trump did something I didn't even expect he would do. But I'm starting to realize, man, this is not Donald Trump's thinking. Donald Trump can't think like this on his own, man. This is the Republicans moving in a hole. They stopping and blocking and stopping things that the Democrats was putting in place. Do y'all know what's going on right now? Whoa, 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 whoa. At least he did what everybody knew he should have done, any president should have done in America. He wrote an executive order to stop transgenders from participating in female sports. And he finna send all transgenders, male transgenders, back to prisons where they belong, in male prisons. I think they should. And ain't nothing gonna happen to them. They gonna get the shit fucked out of them, which they was doing in the first place. Like, I don't understand how homosexuals work in prison. They ain't gonna do no more than what they want to do. So ain't nothing gonna change for transgender going to a male prison than him being in a female prison, being closer to them females. Well, I don't want to talk about that. That's something I sure didn't want to start my video on. Transgenders. I just got sick on the stomach just that damn fast thinking about it. Anyway, this is the realest nigga show you will ever watch on YouTube. And I thank everybody that come in and push that like button and watch my show all the time. You know, right now I ain't got zero production behind my shit. I got a $0 budget behind my shit. But one day, and I really believe that the smallest thing on YouTube, which is me, gonna end up being the biggest motherfucking thing that y'all ever seen on YouTube. But like, I really believe that's just a matter of time before Mr. Snaggerpuss go from that little bitty small page on YouTube to the biggest motherfucking YouTuber on YouTube. And I've been on YouTube longer than all them motherfuckers anyway, so I deserve the crown. If nothing else, for 1 week, I'll be the biggest motherfucker on YouTube. That's all I need. Just that one little break of fame can change a nigga name forever. You know that? How you doing? Push that like button. Oh my God. Life is just beautiful when you don't have no worries to worry about, nobody to take care of, nobody else to feed, nobody else to worry about hearing how they feel. You know, everybody feeling fucked up right now. But sometimes being by yourself, living by yourself, being single, weighs a benefit factor that a lot of people can't or don't understand. Like, at the end of the day, man, I might be upset that I ain't got nobody laying beside me. But I feel so much better being by myself. I do. I feel so much better. Fuck it. I'm just gonna die alone. With all this dick, I'm just gonna die with it. I got all this dick to slang and nobody wanna sit on it. Oh my God. How you doing? Push that like button. That's just the way I feel. That's just an eternal thought speaking out loud. Do you have any eternal thoughts that speak out loud? A lot of my eternal thoughts speak out loud, and I don't know why. But shit, sometimes it just speak out loud. How y'all doing? I know I'm not the funniest comedian in the world. I know I'm not. But I know I am funny. You know, a comedian job is to make people laugh. It ain't say you gotta make everybody laugh in the room. But your job is to go in there and make people feel good and laugh. Now, if you go in there and you make people laugh, even if it's just a couple, you did your damn job. But a lot of people don't understand the hard work of a comedian. They don't. I want to go back to work as a comedian. I really do. But won't nobody hire me? Why they won't hire me? And I'm one of the most intelligent comedic minds that ever could sit at the table, but don't nobody want to work with me, man. Don't nobody want to work. Don't nobody want to work with me, man. Don't nobody want to work for me. Don't nobody want to work with me. Oh man, sometimes it's just better to be by your damn self. Say fuck it. You know what I mean? Accept it for what it is. They lost, your gain. You ain't gotta worry about none of this shit. You ain't lost shit. You ain't gained shit by not fucking with nobody. I can't wait till the day that I can reverse this shit on my motherfucking haters. Everybody that's hating on me gonna be knocking at my door trying to call my number to kiss my ass for an opportunity. I swear I can't wait till that day. And I'm gonna make their ass stand there and knock. I'm gonna just open the door and stick my ass out of it. Kiss it, motherfuckers. Kiss it. Hell no, y'all ain't getting no opportunity. Slam the door in their face. I'm gonna teach these motherfuckers. You motherfuckers count me out. Motherfuckers looking down on me. I got a trick for you motherfuckers. So do. I know a trick and it ain't magic, bitch. I got some meat that's greasy and it ain't bacon, bitch. I'ma make it happen, watch. Motherfuckers count me out. I'ma show their ass better than I can tell them. It's gonna be some smart white people get behind me one day real soon and they gonna be like, ooh, Why didn't nobody get behind this nigga a long time ago? We could, oh, good, thank you. They gonna be thanking they God that they started working behind me and started making all that money. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you what I'm talking. You don't see all these white folk behind me like Verizon right now. Not yet, but you will one day. See a whole bunch of white folk. I'ma have motherfuckers lining up everywhere. Motherfuckers trying to kiss my ass to work in my shop, kiss my ass to be in my movies, kissing my. They gonna want to kiss my ass, and I'ma stick my ass out the window and let them kiss it. Sure is. I got a trick for their ass. You know, one thing about the way God works, and I done been in this situation in life a lot of times, so I know how God worked for me. You know, I'm down, I'm low, I'm hurting, people talking, people laughing, people giggling. But in a moment, God gonna lift me up above all them niggas. And I'm gonna be the nigga that they gonna have to go through for an opportunity. And it's gonna be okay. Cause I ain't gonna forget, but I am gonna forgive them. And I'm gonna let these niggas work for an opportunity. But I'm gonna own all the copyrights. They ain't gonna make no damn money. I'm gonna pay their ass like Ice Cube pay their ass. Pay their ass in the beginning. That's all they gonna get. How much you get to get in that movie? I got paid $1,000. Yeah, that's all you gonna get. Pay their ass and let their ass be. How you doing? Push that like button. You said this is true. I know how life go, man. People been counting me out all my life, and for some kind of way, miraculous way, God will prevail me and lift me out on top and put me above all these niggas. Like, I'm gonna buy me a lottery ticket tomorrow. Show live. I'm gonna go buy me a lottery ticket tomorrow. How y'all doing? Push that like button. Cause just imagine, I'm the type of person. If I had $1,000,000 right now, I would be the same person. But I have a lot of people around me. And I know why they're around me, because they need me to survive. They're going to need me to live. The heavens will exalt you above all, regardless how they treat you. I know that. But heaven is right here on earth, bro. I'm not waiting to die to go to heaven. I'm not waiting to die to enjoy life. God gonna give me mine right here on this earth, and when I die, I'm going to heaven for a moment, but I'm coming right back down. Reincarnation is real, man. I do too much good not to come back to this earth. Like I do, I know what it takes to be reincarnated, and I'm already reincarnated in the flesh right now. So if the Lord was to take me out of this vessel right now and reincarnate me, I'ma get mine. Y'all might not see it. I might not be able to do it in this vessel, but I'ma do it in my next one. I'ma still get mine, and I'ma still bless other people. How y'all doing? Push that like button. You know, a lot of people think heaven is after death. No, man. Heaven is right here on this earth. Hell is right here on this earth. If you can't figure out nothing in life, you ain't got all your bills, you stressed out, you ain't got no money, you fucked up, you got health problems. Nigga, you living on hell in earth, or hell right here on earth. Like, that's hell. God's children ain't suffering. God's children ain't needing for shit. I ain't needing for nothing. I ain't suffering. Wish I had more so I can help and do more, but other than that, I'm not suffering. I'm great. I'm straight. God has got me where I'm great. Do anybody understand my conversation right now? You got a new car? You got a new car? Oh, when you get that one? What is that, a Mazda? Oh, that shit go hard. Where'd you get it out of? Carmack? The what? For what though? No, I'm saying on which one? Car Duro? Whoopi car? She look cool.
It's called Ruby Car.
How much was the down? Zero down?
Zero down. They mail you the place. They got Florida tag on it. They mail you the place and then you go
They
pick
ship
it up.
where you go pick it up
Yeah,
at?
they ship it in. Nationwide, bro. They ship it in. I think I went up at an Avis style.
Yeah, this motherfucker nice.
Yeah, 22 and 3.
Yeah.
It still ain't as fast as the boat, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That room car is sweet, dog.
Yeah.
The whole process sweet. 100% car buying online and shit.
Yeah.
Look at the car, too.
You got a tracker on it?
Yeah, I can track it on my phone. I can start it on my phone.
B seen it?
Huh?
B finna see B coming up here?
Yeah. Every car I get, you want this shit already.
That motherfucker clean.
Huh?
Yeah, that motherfucker clean.
They got a Cadillac on there with like 11,000 miles. I like it. It's a little spacious for me. I like it though. It's good. It just ain't as fast as the boat. The nigga that boat was wagging as fast as the boat. Other shit, man. This shit ain't even. That boat can smoke this shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm smoking the police.
You,
On the highway, I'm really like Lindy. No, I race one. I'm dumb. You can't even keep up. A Barca car. You can't even keep up. And then we stopped at Barca and he was alright. You know? Like a barber shop.
I'm hollering to you. I'm on the phone. I got you. I'm on the phone with somebody. I got you. Oh man, nigga pulled up and straight distracted the shit out of me. Okay, so what were we talking about? Thank y'all for pushing the like button. Come on in, push that like button. You chilling with a real nigga. This is what real niggas do. When we chilling, I'm chilling by myself. I need somebody to talk to. And if you ask a question, I will answer it. I have all the answers to life questions. Like if you got a problem, you need an answer to help fix your problem. If you can ask me, watch how I can answer it. Just somebody ask me a question right now. I need somebody to engage with me so I can answer some life questions and see if I can help somebody come up with a positive solution to a problem in their life. I bet you I can help you come up with a problem, come up with a solution to a problem that you have right now. You know, don't nobody want to engage with me? I got 4 people and not one person can ask me a question. Or maybe y'all like slow like me. Y'all might type like 8 words a minute like I do. And y'all working on y'all question. But I ask y'all, like, you know, if you ask me a question, I can answer it. There is no question that I can't answer. I don't really answer it. God answers it. God speaks through me. So I tell y'all, like, you say what? How are you with or against deportation? As an American, as a born American, I am okay with them deporting people who's illegally here. I'm okay with that. As an American, honestly, like, you know what? I'm glad they started the process. Now it might make it a little bit, make opportunities better for black people. Like I might have a chance to find an opportunity that's, for me. How you doing? I mean, as an American. Now, as a human being, I feel like everybody deserves the right to be an American citizen. I feel like, as a human, like just as a human, this is the way I feel. But see, we can't put our feelings inside of the law. Like, if the law says that you have to come over here legally in order to be here, then that's what you have to do. But as a human being, as an American citizen human being, I feel like I don't care how you get here. If you get here, you should be here. You're an American. If you here and you living and you got a crib, you got a car, you got your own house, you got money, you living good, you living better than the Americans that's already here, I feel like you should be an American. Oh, I guess, I guess my feelings of how people should feel, people don't like that, huh? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. I guess all four people that was watching me was illegals, and they asked me that one question. So how do you feel about people being here illegal? See, I guess, well, if you don't let the illegals in here, then you ain't gonna even have an audience. Like, damn, that's fucked up. Damn, man. I guess the couple people that I had watching me was illegal, and I said I ain't like. I spoke my American opinion, and oh my God, my little audience ran away. Oh my God, they got illegals on YouTube watching us. Oh my God. So we can't even be famous on YouTube because the illegals is watching us. Am I right or wrong? Those was illegals that was watching me. I had 4 people watching. 3 of them ran away. You know what? I'm finna call ICE. I ain't even tell them I was gonna call ICE, but they ran. How you doing? I just want to let you know, if you are illegal and you on my page, this is a safe place for you right now. As long as you stay on my page, you ain't got to worry about ICE deporting you or arresting you. Inside my safe space, you are safe in here. And we going to protect you, and we going to tell ICE you can't fuck with them. They Americans. They belong here. Like, I'm with supporting my people, bro. You know that's fucked up, man. And it just goes to show how America really think about that. Like, it's so many people that telling these immigrants now, y'all can go on and leave, because when y'all was here, y'all didn't like us. Y'all was saying that we wasn't nothing. That's why y'all came, because the black people don't want to work. They lazy. They don't know how to hold the jobs. We come to America to show the American people that we can hold the jobs. Like, you see, now y'all need black people. Now they like, where the black people at? Y'all not gonna speak up for us? Y'all not gonna help us? You gonna let these people just deport us like this? Y'all just gonna let them deport us like this? Listen, y'all said we wasn't late. We was lazy. We wasn't no good. We didn't want nothing. Trump or Harris? Well, that's not even a debate or a question to ask no more, is it? We got Trump, and we gonna do it. Okay, you think Irv was on drugs? Who was Irv? I don't know who is Irv. Who is Irv Hendricks? Or do you think, who's Irv? I'm trying to figure this out. I'm glad you're engaging. Man, this is a sign of getting old. Damn. Sitting on my damn balls and shit. That shit get hurting. Signs of getting old when you're sitting on your balls. If you ain't got to move your balls out the way like 4-5 times a day, you ain't got old enough. I have a question. I own my own shop, and I have a worker who does great cuts but lazy. I have given him great advice and he doesn't take it. Should I give him one more chance or cut them loose? Man, listen here, don't put bullshit before business. If somebody is acting the way you don't want them to act, everybody is different. Everybody got different personalities. Every barber is a different character. One thing about being a barbershop owner, you have to be willing to accept all type of characters. And if you judge that man on his character, or if he's living a certain type of way that you're not living, you can't judge him on that. And I think you should just leave him alone and allow him to be him. Like, now, if he got a problem, you know what I mean? You say what's good. And I'm just trying to be real about it, man. Everybody's not perfect, but to have a person that can do good work, and as long as how do you say, his problems that he got, he dealing with life ain't affecting you or your shop, then why the fuck you worried about how he is? You know what I mean? Irv Gotti died. Irv Gotti? Yeah, that nigga was like 65. He was supposed to die eventually. All of them was overweight. Irv Gotti. He got famous and didn't nobody who made Irv Gotti famous? Uh, we the best. Is that Irv Gotti? We the best. What's his name? That's DJ Khalid, ain't it? Khalid, but Irv Gotti. All them niggas gonna die. Them niggas like 60 years old, 55, 60, 70. Been screaming and had all kind of black people jumping to all that nonsense ass bullshit ass music. We the best. No, y'all not. No, his baby mother is coming to the shop, and that's bad for business. Okay, now that's, them barbershop rules. You know what I mean? And one thing, barbershop rules. You should always know how to handle that. Your baby mamas ain't even allowed in the shop. And if they show up, go outside, nigga. Your baby mama outside. Go outside and handle your business. Go outside. Your baby mama outside. They ain't even allowed in the shop. Baby mamas and spouses ain't even allowed in the shop. Your family ain't allowed. You know what I mean? Baby mamas ain't gonna do nothing but snoop around trying to see who they cutting, who else they talking to, who else might be. Nah, baby mamas ain't even allowed at the shop. And if they show up, it's a 5 minute window. You gotta go outside, talk to them, and you need to bring your ass back in 5 minutes. You got somebody in the chair, shouldn't be out there no longer than 5 minutes. But that's the rule. Baby mamas ain't even allowed in the shop. That's a real nigga barbershop rule. Like, you got baby mama wives or anything, unless, no, not even an unless. You know what I mean? It ain't even an unless, man. It's just what it is. The shop is the shop, and you keep your family at home, or you go outside and talk to them. You ain't gotta. Baby mamas ain't got no business pulling up. This ain't your second home away from home, and they allowed to be inside of it. Like, you know what I mean? No, his baby mother is coming to the shop, and it's bad for business. Well, I mean, she must be ugly as hell. Now, if she ugly as hell, and you don't want to be, you don't need people like that coming in and out the business like that, I understand. But if his baby mama fine as hell, beautiful as wine, woo, And why your baby mama keep coming up here like that? You know everybody looking at your baby mama. And that's another thing. You know, that's another reason why you should baby mama or your wife shouldn't be coming to the barbershop. It's niggas up there lurking. They lurking. You know, I got into it with a customer. I almost beat this customer ass. This dude gonna call me and said I allowed his wife to talk to another man in the barbershop. Man, I'll beat your ass. You say if you twist your lips to say some shit like that again to me, nigga, come up here and say that shit to my face. I allowed your wife to talk to another man, nigga. I wish you would. How you doing? Push that like button. No, but what's his real issue? What's the real issue you have with him? That shouldn't be no problem. What's the real issue that you have with him? His wife flirting with other barbers, or another barber that work in there that already fucked his wife, and everybody in the shop know it and don't want to tell the man. Like, what's going on? Like, you done fucked his wife before, and you starting to feel uncomfortable. What's going on? But you know, sometimes people lifestyle, man, be fucked up. You know, that's why I be trying to tell niggas, like, they be trying to be in relationships with niggas and they ain't got nowhere to stay and they be thugging it out and they girl gotta sit in the car and shit with them and shit. You know, sometimes business bad, it be bad for business, but they be trying to come together and get their shit together. Sometimes you gotta work with people, man. You know, life throw bricks at motherfuckers. Jane, Jane, you ain't gonna conversate. I guess I answered your question. She needed help, or he needed help. Said you own the shop. Man, I wonder where they shop at. Cause I'm willing to work with anybody, man, that got a license. I know it's a lot of fucked up people out here. I got a homeboy, a childhood partner. He one of my partners. But it's a twisted friend. You know what I mean? When we was kids, we used to hang out with each other. I ended up buying a car from him. But one day, when we were grown, I was bagging out of my driveway and I didn't see his car and I accidentally hit his car. Bam! And he went ballistic over this damn car. Oh man, you hit my car. Oh man, you gotta pay for my car. And he went to a damn collision center shop where the white folks go get their car painted. And he came back with a $20,000 estimate for his car to get painted, get fixed. And I told him to kiss my ass. And we fell out. Now, I ain't paying that shit. But when I told him I wasn't gonna pay him. He got mad and pulled a pistol out on me. And it was crazy, man, because this one of the only times I ever came close to death with one of my friends. He grabbed me and he put the pistol to my chest, and I told him, I said, motherfucker, you better shoot me, nigga. You know you better shoot me, bro. And when you shoot me, nigga, you better keep shooting. Because if I live, nigga, you know what's going to happen, right? And the nigga let me go, and he took off running, jumped in the car, pulled off. You gonna pay for my car, all right? I done told you, all right? I told you. So, he knew what he did when he did what he did. When he did what he did. Even though he didn't shoot me, he should have shot me. It was worse than pulling a pistol. You never pull a pistol on a man and don't use it. That could be your biggest mistake in life, and I tell people that. I was taught, don't never pull your pistol on nobody and don't use it. So, after he jumped in his car and pulled off, you know, I had nigga time to think. And that's nigga time. That mean never give a nigga time to think about it. And when I thought about what he had just done, I got very upset. And I went home and I grabbed every damn gun I had in my goddamn closet. And I threw it on my backseat. And I went looking for that nigga. Oh, man. The fucked up part about it is you never know. You never do this type of shit to a man. And you never know when that man gonna see you before you see him again, right? So I pulled up at this gas station. Right behind his car. I seen his car. And I pulled up at this gas station. And I said, motherfucker, I'm waiting on this nigga. And when this nigga came out the store walking to his car, I had a 12 gauge hanging out the window and an AK hanging out of this window. Out of both hands, I had a rifle and a shotgun. Soon as that nigga came out walking towards his car and scratching his scratches, I said, hey, nigga. He looked up and I was right there. Bow, bow, boom, boom, boom. Bow, boom, boom. Bow, boom. I was shooting 12 gauge and the SKS at the same time at that nigga. Bow, bow. Busting shots at that nigga, right? And this nigga, oh my God. And when he tried to turn around, the 12 gauge from the buckshots took off half his leg, and the SK from the 270 rounds started start tearing his ass alive, just ripping the flesh out of his ass. And I was steady ripping his ass. The gauge had locked up. I threw that motherfucker down, and I put both hands on that SK with that 30 round clip, and I started lighting loose in his ass. And as I was shooting him, he was hollering, "Ah, Damon, why you shoot me? Ah, damn." I'm like, damn, nigga, you. I'm like, I just snapped, right? I don't know why I shot that nigga like that. But if you was me and one of your friends pulled a pistol and put it to your chest and walked away, would you have let him walk away the next time you seen him? Hell no. If you was me. See, I ain't finna let no nigga get away with no bullshit like that. Nigga, you should have killed me when you had the chance, because I'm finna try to kill your motherfucking ass. Like, and that's what I ended up doing, right? So I had to explain to the court, to the jury, when I was on trial, why I shot him 19 times. And I told him, I said, man, the man he had the opportunity to shoot me. I don't know how many times he could have shot me, but he didn't. And I thought about it, and I said, man, you know what? I'm not finna live in fear, ride around, wondering where this man at. He got a gun, and I don't know if I see him again, what he gonna do to me again. And I shot the shit out that man. You know, I got sentenced to 20 years, but 15 years got suspended. They suspended 15 because they felt like I was kind of like in self-defense, because he was like 340 pounds and I was only 110 pounds soaking wet. And I was trying to explain to him, like, man, you man put my life in fear. He put my life in fear, man. You know? Anybody want to engage with me? Do anybody else got a life question or a problem that I may can answer and help them solve it? Because I helped this lady or this guy. I don't know how to identify people no more. And you can't identify nobody just identify them off of pre-assumption. Like, just because they named Jane, I can't say that that's a guy or that's a girl. You know what I mean? I can't say that. Jane, are you an authentic female? Are you authentic? I just like to ask that question so I know what I'm dealing with. You got a lot of mad transgenders running around on the internet right now. They mad they done got kicked out of female sports, so they on the internet looking for something else to get into. You know what I mean? I don't want them to jump in my page thinking that it's cool to jump over here and think they gon' ain't nobody laughing, ain't nobody engaging with me. You know what? I'ma do what I say this video I supposed to be doing in this video. I'm just gonna contemplate on the next best black opportunity for myself. If anybody want to engage with me, I ain't saying another word unless somebody say something to me. If you not saying nothing to me, asking me no questions, I ain't gonna say nothing else. We just gonna stare at each other. Let's see who can stare the longest. Cause ain't then one of y'all niggas crazier than me. I can stare at y'all niggas all night long. Can anybody please talk to me? Cause I need somebody to talk to. It's just depressing to be in this world by yourself sometimes. And right now I'm by myself. That's the only reason why I'm live, for company, for somebody to talk to me, so I can talk to somebody. Maybe I may be saving somebody else's life somewhere else on the other side of the world somewhere. And we find ourselves talking to each other, communicating. I can't be in no long distance relationship with nobody though. Just can't see how I can see myself having an imaginary girlfriend in my presence. Even though they on the other side of the world, that's like still having an imaginary girlfriend. If you're in a relationship with somebody that's way on the other side of the world, that's an imaginary relationship. Don't nobody want to talk to me. At least I'm maintaining at least 3 people. At least 3 people. Maybe, you know. We gonna engage whenever y'all ready. So I'm waiting on y'all to ask a question. Or somebody. You're not gonna ask a question?
Tonight, the fallout after the president says the U.S. will take over.
The U.S. is gonna take over the Gaza Strip.
Luxury, it's not just award-winning.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Sattva mattresses supports all types of sleepers. Luxury is handcrafted and assembled in American factories and brought directly to you with our...
I be wanting somebody to ask me another question. I done read this. His baby mama done came to the shop. It's bad for business 20 damn times. And I'm thinking about, I thought somebody else done asked. I'm finna answer that question again. Will somebody ask me another damn question, please? So we just gonna stare at each other. I'm looking and staring at my phone, waiting on another comment to come across the screen. I'm about to go to sleep. Y'all niggas is boring as hell. Y'all niggas lame, nigga. I swear y'all some lame ass motherfuckers. I don't even want to deal with no lame motherfucker. I'm gonna sit right here.
American troops, and that the U.S. will own the Gaza Strip.
Wow. this is some bullshit right here. Well, I'm just gonna watch this, and hopefully, when I ignore motherfuckers, that's when motherfuckers want to leave comment. Oh, he ain't paying us no attention. But fuck y'all. Y'all ain't trying to engage.
Tonight, the
I must got
fallout
some
after the
people from
president
another
says
country
the
that don't
U.S. will
understand
take
English
over the
watching me
Gaza
right
Strip.
now.
President Trump saying he would consider sending in
Irritating
American
ass
troops and that the U.S. will own the Gaza Strip, even saying many Palestinians would have to relocate to other countries, floating a vision of a, quote, Riviera of the Middle East. Now the White House walked back, saying the president wasn't committed to putting troops on the ground. Kelly O'Donnell reports from the White House and Richard Engel on the back.
Damn, I keep sitting on
across
my
the
ball.
Middle East. All as the White House eyes deeper cuts for the federal workforce, including at the CIA and intelligence community. The new airport scare, one flight nearly slashing off the tail of another when they clip wings in Seattle. The investigation tonight. Plus,
I've been shot on my neck, and my blood bodies on the floor. But I took the gun away from my weapon. You took the gun away?
the suspect in custody after a 12-hour manhunt after a workplace mass shooting near Ohio State University. We're on the ground. And can those wildly popular weight loss drugs treat addiction? Stephanie Gosk on the cutting-edge research underway. And finally, from the billboards to the ballroom, how Bad Bunny's hits are inspiring so many to get up and dance.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening and welcome. The question of whether the U.S. could ever really take ownership of the Gaza Strip was almost secondary today as the world first tried to understand exactly what President Trump has in mind. Sounding more like the real estate mogul of his prior life, Mr. Trump stunned leaders inside and outside the Middle East last night with his vow for the U.S. to take a long-term ownership position in Gaza, imagining a rebuilt version of the largely destroyed territory as the Riviera of the Middle East. It's a hard turn for a president who came to office wary of foreign adventures, now leaving on the table, at least for now, American boots on the ground to achieve a Gaza takeover, relocating more than 2 million Palestinians in potential defiance of international law. Overseas and here at home, sharp reaction. His allies crediting him for thinking outside the box, while critics condemn the idea. Kelly O'Donnell begins our reporting.
I'm confident
With his global megaphone,
the U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip.
President Trump's provocative and volatile vision of an American takeover of war-torn Gaza is roiling the world tonight.
The Riviera of the Middle East.
Yet today, he cited only praise,
Everybody loves it.
but a rare split reaction from the president's party.
I think this is a good development. We have to back Israel 100%, and so whatever form that takes, we're interested in having that discussion.
While other Republicans raise serious doubts.
I'm not supportive of having the American people pay to rebuild Gaza. I don't think that's our responsibility.
However, the president's own words outlined U.S. control.
We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site.
Alongside Israel's Prime Minister, Mr. Trump did not explain how his proposal squares with his fierce criticism of foreign entanglements and America First worldview.
What authority would allow you to do that? Are you talking about a permanent occupation there?
I do see a long-term ownership position, and I see it bringing great stability to that part of the Middle East and maybe the entire Middle East.
The president also said he would send U.S. troops if necessary.
Like
NBC's Garrett Hake pressing the White House today.
Can you explain this reversal and how building and owning Gaza squares with America First foreign policy?
I would reject the premise of your question that this forces the United States to be entangled in conflicts abroad. The president has not committed to putting boots on the ground in Gaza. He has also said that the United States is not going to pay for the rebuilding of Gaza.
Prime Minister Netanyahu offered praise.
He sees a different future for that piece of land that has been the focus of so much terrorism.
This Trump concept would rely on regional neighbors like Egypt and Jordan to accept Gaza refugees. But their condemnation was swift. Egypt and Jordan denounced an American takeover with forced relocation of Palestinians. Inside Gaza today, Palestinians stood firm.
How I can move to another land? It's my land.
The premise channels the Trump family business. Son-in-law, former advisor Jared Kushner, spoke out about development in March.
Gaza's waterfront property, it could be very valuable to, if people would focus on kind of building up, livelihoods.
Today, Democrats denounced the idea.
Absolutely dumb, stupid, and illegal. We will not be occupying Gaza.
Kelly, Secretary of State Marco Rubio is now weighing in, defending the president's proposal, calling it generous.
Lester, he says it's not a hostile move, and Rubio also added that Gaza is full of unexploded munitions, and that makes it unlivable. A rebuilding period would not be safe for civilians, but he stressed it would not be permanent. Lester?
All right, Kelly O'Donnell, thank you. Richard Engel is standing by now. Richard, the White House says President Trump floated this idea as a temporary solution. What are you hearing from people in the region?
So he may have floated it, but it crashed in the Middle East. I spoke to several senior Arab leaders, and they all described it with horror and disgust. One official asking why it was even necessary. Why would you have to forcibly remove the Palestinians simply to do reconstruction? Would stay in one part of Gaza while building takes place in another area. One official said that this proposed plan is really tantamount to ethnic cleansing. Jordan and Egypt, with both have peace treaties with Israel, have said they won't take part in it. They won't be party to depopulating the Gaza Strip. And at the end of the day, Lester, it boils down to trust. Palestinians don't believe that if they're forced out, they will ever be allowed to return.
Richard Engel, thank you.
Are you still interested in a solar-powered generator? Pay special attention, because I'm going to do something that until recently we've never done. I'm going to offer this solar generator with 2 times the power, and if you want, you can even make it expandable. And I'm even giving away a free solar panel and an easy optional payment plan in case you're ready to prepare now but need to break up the financial commitment. That is something I can do today while we have these units in stock. Go to 4patriots.com now.
It's 2025, and you're still using the same cable network?
Let's turn now to President Trump's shakeup of the federal government, with employees of one key agency being placed on leave and CIA employees now being offered a buyout.
Nobody gonna ask me another
Gary
question?
Higg.
Tonight, President Trump's latest move in his campaign pledge to slash the size of the federal government. All employees at the U.S. Agency for International Development, which distributes foreign aid, receiving this email saying most staff will be placed on administrative leave at noon Friday.
Elon Musk has got to go!
Democrats protesting the cuts quarterbacked by Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency.
We don't pledge allegiance to Elon Musk. We are here to fight back.
We can get rid of y'all too.
Elected Elon Musk to nothing.
While Republicans defending Musk.
USAID has got to actually serve the interests of American foreign policy. It ought to be to promote the interests and well-being of the American people, not some left-wing woke agenda.
Musk posting overnight, Democrats' quote, hysterical reactions are how you know that Doge is doing work that really matters. This is the one shot the American people have to defeat bureaucracy. In another cost-cutting move, the Trump administration now offering buyouts to most employees at the CIA and other intel agencies. More than 40,000 federal employees so far have already accepted an earlier buyout offer, according to a source familiar.
From now on, women's sports will be only for women.
And this afternoon, the president signing a new executive order banning transgender women from competing in women's sports and withholding funding from schools that don't comply.
Ain't nobody gonna ask me another question. Please ask me something else, or leave a comment where I can read and engage. I got more people watching.
Women and our girls.
The Human Rights Campaign responding, quote, this order could expose young people to harassment and discrimination. Meanwhile, today, a second federal judge has blocked the president's executive order attempting to limit birthright citizenship. The president has argued it's a magnet for illegal immigration, but the judge today said the order violates the 14th Amendment. Lester?
Garrett Haig, thank you. And as you can imagine, the upheaval has federal workers feeling shock and even panic. Hallie Jackson spoke to some about how they are handling it.
From fury to fear.
Will my position remain?
A range of reactions from federal workers.
None of this is okay.
As the president pushes to scale back the size of government across all agencies, including the ID, which officially terminated Christina Dry just this afternoon.
It's because we know that people are going to be less healthy, less safe, through no choice of our own.
What does this mean for your life for the term here?
Yeah, I think in 10, 15 days, this whole thing has just been turned upside down through no fault of my own. I don't know where my rent is coming from.
Nearly 2.3 million civilians work for the federal government. 80% live outside the Washington area.
It has been chaos.
After 10 years in the Navy, Andrea Galbraith shifted to a career in the federal government, at least for now.
Nobody wants to work in this type of condition where we're going to be in a psychological warfare for how long?
Other federal workers, not revealing their names because of concern over retribution, described to NBC News fear and panic, an Orwellian nightmare. Shelley told us she has concerns about Elon Musk's role in the changes.
I did not vote for him, and I have a huge amount of issue with the access that he's getting.
Vice President Vance today arguing many Americans did vote for Donald Trump, who promised repeatedly to have Elon Musk root out wasteful spending in our government. And the White House has said a bloated federal bureaucracy has cost American taxpayers hundreds of billions of dollars each year. Dry suggests she understands streamlining, but
there has to be a mechanism by which that occurs that offers basic decency and basic respect to that worker.
The political getting personal. Hallie Jackson, NBC News, Washington.
Another aviation incident today, this one in Seattle, where a taxiing plane struck another jet as the transportation secretary announced big changes following last week's deadly collision in Washington. Tom Costello joins us. Tom, what have you learned?
Yeah, the FAA and the NTSB are investigating what happened on the runway at Seattle's SeaTac Airport. The wing of a Japan Airlines 787 sliced into the tail of a Delta Airlines 737, waiting to be de-iced. Delta says there were no injuries, and 1 week after that fatal crash at Reagan National Airport, the FAA says it will no longer allow a helicopter and civilian aircraft to share the same airspace at the same time around Reagan National Airport. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says the number of military helicopters flying around D.C. will have to be reduced.
If we have generals who are flying in helicopters for convenience through this airspace, that's not acceptable. Get in a damn Suburban and drive. You don't need to take a helicopter.
Duffy says the administration is working to staff up air traffic control facilities, and Elon Musk says his DOGE team will make rapid safety upgrades to the air traffic control system. His words. Lester?
All right, Tom. Thanks. A suspect is under arrest tonight on a charge of aggravated murder after a mass shooting in a warehouse in New Albany, Ohio. Maggie Vespa reports on the moments of horror and the heroism revealed in 911 calls.
Tonight, a 12-hour manhunt for Bruce Reginald Foster III, the employee who authorities say unleashed a deadly targeted attack inside this Ohio cosmetics plant, ending with a dramatic arrest near Ohio State's campus.
I'm John Yard, and if I still I'm going to bleed out, please.
Newly released 911 calls appearing to be from victims, detailing the horror.
I've been shot on my neck, and my blood body is on the floor, but I took the gun away from the weapon. My body is just shot on the floor. He's all down on the floor.
Okay, is he breathing?
I don't know. I've been shot. I'm putting pressure on my neck. I can't breathe too. Come on. Okay.
5 people were hurt, 1 killed. Authorities not releasing names and confirming they recovered a handgun at the scene. They say Foster had been on shift for hours before opening fire around 10:20 last night. His motive still unclear.
Do you think he targeted those 6 people, or do you think they were just around when he started shooting?
I think we're beginning to get a picture of that. We need to go through and find out, where's his workstation compared to the other people's.
Investigators say Foster fled using a ride-share service. The manhunt lasting through the morning. U.S. Marshals and other agencies tracking him down more than 20 miles away at this apartment complex near Ohio State University's campus.
Court documents show Foster was arrested on one count of aggravated murder, with authorities recommending a $20 million bond. Lester.
Maggie Vespa, thank you. In 60 seconds, the bust in that bling ring tied to star athletes. The new indictments and arrests announced just tied to the break-in at the home of NFL star Joe Burrow. The new details right after this.
Amanda Riley was a mother, wife. Everybody loved her.
I heard the words, "You have stage 3 blood cancer."
We gave our hearts, our prayers. We thought she was God's gift, but she was a liar.
Why would somebody fake cancer?
There's all these pictures of her in the hospital with IVs, tubing. It was only a matter of time until Amanda's whole world came tumbling down.
Watch Scamanda Thursdays on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Yeah, that's my Valentine. You're probably wondering why she seems so upset. Well, I couldn't be with her on Valentine's Day, and she's getting constant reminders that she's going to spend the day without me. Luckily, I ordered her a surprise.
We're back with new details on the international crime ring bust that spans from Joe Burrow's home in Ohio to the Diamond District of Manhattan to Chile. It comes as investigators reveal new information about what they found while they were undercover. Laura Jarrett has more.
New details emerging in court today on 2 suspects federal prosecutors say have been fueling a demand for stolen luxury goods, working with a sophisticated international crime ring targeting the homes of pro athletes. This pawn shop in New York City's famed Diamond District raided by the FBI Tuesday, where authorities say they recovered dozens of stolen high-end watches and jewelry after an undercover agent spent months selling them stolen goods for cash. Prosecutors say phone records and surveillance footage link Dmitry Novinsky and Juan Villar to South American theft rings carrying out burglaries across the country. Novinsky specifically tied to a group allegedly behind the burglary of Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow, according to 3 sources familiar with the matter. Tonight, the FBI releasing this new photo of the alleged crew seen donning Gucci as a federal grand jury in Ohio indicted 3 of the men. After state patrol officers found this LSU t-shirt and a Louis Vuitton bag among other items in their car.
Where are you going right now?
Back in New York, the defendants pleading not guilty in court today.
We've heard prosecutors say many things, but I'm anxious to see all the evidence.
Prosecutors arguing they're a flight risk, and now back in court Friday as a rash of thefts of other high-profile athletes still remain unsolved. Laura Jarrett, ABC News, New York.
Still ahead tonight, the new hope that weight loss drugs can help with addiction. Next. Back now with a study of a potential medical breakthrough. Researchers exploring if those wildly popular weight loss drugs can help treat addiction. Stephanie Goss now with what they're finding so far.
The new class of weight loss drugs called GLP-1s are radically changing people's lives. But some patients are noticing more than just the pounds coming off.
Anybody else kick the wine habit? It's what helped me get sober.
So can these medications also be a powerful tool in the fight against addiction? Early studies and animal research have shown some promise.
What we're missing at this point, and what's really critical, is to have those placebo-controlled randomized clinical trials, the gold standard.
And that's what you're doing.
That's what we're doing.
Kyle Simmons and his team at Oklahoma State University are studying how GLP-1s may help people struggling with alcohol.
The hope is that by measuring everything from behavior down to genes, we may be able to get a better picture of why these medications are working, if they are working.
Kara Stainbrook started taking a GLP-1 to lose weight a year and a half ago.
My very first shot, I no longer wanted food.
But then, the self-described daily drinker stopped drinking.
It took me about a week to realize I wasn't picking up the bottle.
And you were picking up the bottle every afternoon, every day?
Yes.
Stainbrook is not part of the OSU study. How long has that bottle been in that cabinet?
19 months.
But her experience is exactly what researchers at OSU want to understand. Study participants look at images of drinks with and without alcohol while getting an MRI scan.
We're trying to look at how their brain responds to these different types of cues.
The same is done with near-infrared spectroscopy, which I had a chance to try myself.
I want you to answer as quickly as you can.
The hope is that participants on the GLP-1 would have the same brain activity regardless of the drink they see.
For certain that this is a participant who meets criteria for alcohol use disorder.
If the drug works, those brain regions may no longer light up.
So it would look more like this.
The weight loss drug making motherfuckers become alcoholic.
The researchers also monitored changes in behavior with food using virtual reality.
They've actually had to give me another plate because I've taken so much food at this point.
The study will wrap up later this year, promising a possible clearer picture of what these drugs can do.
It is very clear at this point that we are sort of at the beginning of
round up spare change into saving stocks of Bitcoin when you use your Cash App card.
Give me 17 cents on Bitcoin.
Protest in San Bernardino. This is San Bernardino. They start fires and shit.
Ambulance transport, medic ambulance 26 at Mountain Community Hospital 29101.
Whoop ass and tie niggas ass up. Very bad as hell. They're like, let's go. That's on baseline. NHL, that's just stop separating out. Fuck guys.
Attention super markup shoppers, just a heads up. These loyalty cards with exclusive deals, it's a sham. At Aldi, you don't need one. You just walk in and save. That's why they're #1 in